Hey everybody, today I wanted to do a video on my very first paranormal experience, and I think I kind of have two, but one was more of a dream, so I really don't want to count it as this physical paranormal experience. I think, how old was I when this happened? I think I might have been 5. I think I might have been 5 because it was back when I lived up north, and I think I was in kindergarten. I don't really remember. I think I was in kindergarten. And we lived in this house that it was renovated, so like the top half was rented out to somebody else and we rented out the bottom half. But originally this was one big house, and where me and my sister bedroom was at, like, it was this really big open closet. There was no door or anything because, you know, back before they renovated it, it was actually the staircase leading to upstairs. And I hated that closet. There was something funky about that closet. It was a bad feeling. I didn't like it. I didn't like the fact that I would ask my parents to put at least a blanket over the closet when we slept at night so I don't have to like stare into it, because when we lived there, every single night I would lay in bed, and it didn't matter like which position the bed would be at, like if it would be like away from the closet or directly in front of the closet, like on the opposite side of the wall. Something would come out of the closet and it would take up the entire space of the closet, and it would loom out and it would go to the end of my bed and just stare at me all night until I fell asleep. And I would wake up and I'd go, I really wish this would stop. I so wish to God that this would stop. I hated that house. And one night, I was sleeping and I woke up in the middle of the night and I realized my sister was not in the bedroom with me. And I didn't know because I'm scared of the room to begin with. And I'm not going to be in there by myself, especially in the middle of the night. And she's in the bathroom, right down the hall. And let me just tell you now, the hall is just as scary as the flipping bedroom at night, because apparently there's something that walks down the hall as well. I personally never saw it, but I sure as hell believe it, because there's something wrong with that hall too. So I gather up the courage to jump out of bed, run out of the room, down the hall, and someone's in the bathroom. It's my dad getting ready for work, and Amanda is in there, my little sister. She's my older sister, but back then she was little, so it wasn't weird that she was in the bathroom with my dad. And I'm slamming on the door. I'm like, let me in, there's something in the bedroom. And my dad's like, go back to bed. I'm not even bothering with you right now, just go back to bed. And I literally just stayed in front of the door for like a solid 5 minutes before being in the dark hallway wigged me out enough for me to run back to the bedroom, into my bed, and I hide underneath the covers, because, you know, nothing can touch you when you're underneath the covers. That's a dead wrong lie, because as I was lying there, pretending that I was just like a rock. Literally, I remember that. I'm like, I'm a rock. I'm just a rock. Something in the room froze. Like time froze. And it got really, really heavy. The atmosphere. Like something changed. And I knew that something was in the closet. And it was coming out. And so I just hid underneath my blanket. And I'm like, I'm a rock, I'm a rock, I'm a rock. And I didn't hear anything approach the bed, but I knew something was literally right next to me on my bed. And I felt something touch my head. Like a hand just touched my head, just pat me on the head. And I was like, oh my God. And I was hoping it was my dad, but I didn't hear the bathroom door open. I didn't hear anybody walk because it was wood floors. You would hear it. I didn't hear anything. It was just something was there, touched my head, and then it disappeared, and the room became normal again. And after a couple of minutes, when I thought it was safe, I threw the covers away, and then I ran out to the bedroom again, and I just stood in front of the bathroom door until they got out, because I was done being by myself. I did not care standing in the middle of the hallway, because it was better than being in bed and having something touch me. So when they got out, I went back to bed. My sister went back to bed. And then I guess everything was fine, even though I was terrified. I still managed to go back to sleep. But it still happened every single night. Something would come out of the closet and greet me to sleep. Cause I remember for some strange reason, I would stay up until it came to the edge of my bed, loom down over me, and then I'd go to sleep. This is how it was. Until I moved. And I was so terrified of closets that when I moved down to the south, I was still terrified of closets until I realized there was nothing wrong with a closet in my bedroom all of a sudden. I was like, oh, this is a normal closet. I'm very excited to have a normal closet for once. This is great. But that didn't last very long either, because I moved here and now this closet door likes to open occasionally, and I'm like, I hate you. I hate you so much. But anyways, I think that is the gist of that paranormal experience. There is more that happened in that house, but that is the focus story that I wanted to tell you guys today, because I'm a little scattered-brained and I can only tell one thing at a time at the moment. So if you like this story, and believe it or not, that was not my most terrifying experience, even though that was pretty close, I will eventually do that one too. So just leave a comment down below, like and subscribe, so that I know that you guys are even interested. Yeah. And I'll see you guys later. Thanks. Bye.